All right, all. This is the afternoon strike. Pretty much, I'm just hanging out here working on GunTube, and also currently working on the Indiegogo packages that I have to send out. So I'm doing that. I'm bored. I need someone to talk to. I don't want to listen to the news. It's pissing me off. And yeah, I'll throw the link out there on the YouTube side if you want to jump in and chat. It's great. If you don't, that's fine too. But if you do jump in, you act like an ass, and you know, I don't like what you're saying. I reserve the right to boot your ass out. Just FYI, disclaimer. So jump on in if you want. I don't care. I'm busy working on stuff, so I need someone to talk to or anyone to just shoot the breeze with right now. People want to jump in, great. If you can't, that's fine. Just know that I'm not going to be checking the chat too much on the outside because, again, working on shit I don't want to do, but unfortunately, shit I have to do. I hate doing this stuff. It's awful. And hey, Jason, how's it going? So, I'm also doing this to check to make sure that it doesn't conk out after, like an hour and a half, like it did yesterday with Travis P. That really bothered me. It really, really got to me. All right, let's do this. You can jump in, great. If you're at work and you're listening to this, how in the hell did you get that past corporate firewalls? That's what I want to know. How did you get past corporate firewalls? And what's your secret so I can use that later on? All right. Yeah, I gotta print this one out. You pay. For asking what I'm paying postage for people's shit that I gotta send out. So that's what I'm doing. So again, link is out there. If anyone wants to jump in, you're more welcome to. I don't care. I'm not reading the chat, so I'm talking to myself until someone jumps in here and continuing what I'm doing. So just FYI, this isn't your normal show where I try and entertain you or give you information or educate you or anything. It's just me sitting here being bored because there's nothing to listen to. I don't want to watch the news because the news is all garbage and never tells the truth anymore, or even half the truth. I would be fine if the news told half the truth, but they don't even tell half the truth anymore. It pisses me off. So, Marty Huggins Jr., hello. Uh-oh. I thought you were at work. Abe, I thought you were at work. All right, well, there you go. Me and Fine Ape in here. So, anyways. Tennessee gun guys out there. Kingpins out there. Again, I'm not going to read your comments, guys. I'm working on the gun tubes and the Indiegogo project right now because, yeah, packages have to go out. I got to make sure I have the right address, too. All right, let's see. Save. That's how they ship the call.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right. Yeah, I forgot this. When you click on that link, it just starts up immediately.
Yeah, you on your phone or you on the on your laptop?
I'm at my desk, so I don't know. I can be here for maybe like half hour or so. No, what I'm trying to do right now is getting old programs off my old graphing calculator onto a not as old graphing calculator. So.
Black Cat says, "What are you this? Are you trying to spark my beer chat tonight?" No, I'm not trying to spark your beer chat tonight. I am bored right now. No one's doing a show. No one's talking. There isn't anything good to listen to. I am bored off my ass working on this shipping stuff. So I'm working on that. Fine Ape is hanging out with the graphing calculators that he's working on, and we're just hanging out here tonight. That's all we're doing. I don't have any beer with me because I'm working. So if anything, I'll probably get another energy drink, and I shouldn't probably drink more than 2 of these a day. But fuck it. Let's go for 4. Yeah, but I'm sorry.
At that point, you might just be better off just doing math. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, no, because I want to continue to own my firearms. So, I can deal with the diabetes, but the meth, I can't deal with the shit.
No, it's not the diabetes. It's all the synthetic bull semen that they've got in there for the energy.
Well,
Plus, meth or caffeine, either way, your heart's going to explode.
I'm going to quote Matt here. If I could get it from the source, I would.
You heard it here first, folks. So please send all bull semen samples to shootingleftofcenter@gmail.com.
Oh! What the hell did I just walk into?
I don't know. It might be rated PG-13 or R at this point. So, but thanks for that.
Well, that's all right. I just showed up and it went to R before I even opened my fucking mouth. So,
well, maybe that's his inner cat speaking. I
don't know. No, it's back. Go ahead.
Oh, I say it's the first time I've got this to actually work on my phone. Trying to get onto one of the Gypsy meets.
It seems to be working just fine.
Yeah.
I mean, Squib uses it all the time, and he likes it better than trying to deal with StreamYard.
On your phone, it seems to work. I mean, this seems to be better on my phone. I will say that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, have you tried using your phone with StreamYard? Oh my God, it drains your battery.
I did my Saturday show. I did the entire show streaming from my phone with a panel, and yeah, it sucks some juice. But I have a hard time connecting to other people's chats on StreamYard from my phone.
Yeah, I need to.
Now, if I start one on my phone, I can host on it.
All right.
Oh. Only problem I foresee with this is if I can see the YouTube chat. You try and see if that'll work. Yep.
Pop that out here.
Yeah.
All right.
I hear robots.
One label down. I got a thermal label printer I bought to do packaging and whatnot for perks and other crap that I have to sell in order to try and make this whole YouTube thing work.
One of those brother, like 2-inch wide ones.
No, I got the one Clover got, the Dymo 450 Turbo.
Okay. Yeah, what's this?
So right now I'm trying to get all the GunTube packs from the Indiegogo fixed up and sent out. So all right, there's one. Where's the other one? Because I got 8 of them.
Well, yeah, I've been kind of multitasking, doing the. Well, let's see. You have these graphing calculators are sending it like a bit a second. So it takes a while, and I figured since I was already down at the bench here, I'd load up some 38 specials for testing out some different grips. So if I decide to actually do videos again...
Oh my god, why would you do such a thing?
I don't know. Got so many... Really?
Really?
Yeah, somebody's upset.
Well, here I just thought you just found it, just bent over and realized your tidy whities were a little tighter than you thought.
Oh, come on, I don't wear underwear.
Because he's free balling.
Oh, yeah. Going commando. I mean, I barely wear pants when I'm doing a live chat. That's why I sit at my bench.
Following in the footsteps of Yankee.
Yeah.
You know, he wants to fly away.
Oh.
All right.
I just walked in from work, so.
Wait, you actually work?
I do. I actually work for a living. Some of us have to.
Yeah.
I work too. It's just I need to work harder. Is what my problem is.
Ah.
Yeah.
Here, you want some views? I can put Tactical Pocket Dog on.
Yeah. Whatever that noise is, stop the music because I might get copyrighted for that.
You might. Now, speaking of copyrighted stuff, I got some new patches from AlanAnchor.com.
How's Angelina doing?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her in probably about a month or so. But then again, I've been working every day for the past 20... Oh, it'd be... about 20 days now. Yeah.
I just realized my mic was muted.
Your mic was muted. That is.
Yeah.
Oh my God! That dog doesn't know how to shut up.
He's excited. It's a ball.
You're like, I think he's intentionally unmuting it when it yips.
I think he is too.
Ah. Well, that's not impossible because she doesn't stop yipping. Oh, you guys can see my pussy too.
That's
sorry. See?
I'm surprised. That's bigger than the dog.
Oh yeah, here, I'll throw the ball over there. You can get a perspective shot. The cat's like 3 times the size of the dog.
The cat's 3 times the size of that dog.
Now is that like
leave me alone,
size, or is it just
I'm
that
old.
Puffy?
No.
Leave me alone. I'm old. I got a big gray pussy.
Which one do you call fluffy? The cat or the dog? The cat's more fluffy than the dog. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, the cat rules. Yeah, the cat weighs like, I forget, like 16 pounds. The dog weighs like 4.5.
Yeah, that cat's the breadwinner right there. All right, so here's that one. That cat doesn't care at all.
No, watching him bounce the ball right over it. But nope, doesn't care.
Looks like a dog, only smaller, Obnoxious One says.
Yeah. The cat's got a totally fuck it attitude. He doesn't care.
Well, if I was the cat, I wouldn't care either.
Cats usually don't care until they do.
They don't. The only time they do care is, at the worst times.
Like, hey, I know you have to be up to work in an hour, and I've been bugging you, but I'm just gonna bat your eye.
Yeah.
If only it was that simple.
Let me bat your eye and knock everything off your nightstand just to be a dick.
You know how you get your cat to stop doing that?
Don't have a cat?
Huh.
No. You look at your cat while they're sitting on that nightstand, and they're knocking stuff off, and they're watching it. You look at the cat. You look where they drop stuff, and then you do the same thing to the cat that the cat did to your dresser. Works every time.
See, my contention from having cats is it's definitive proof the Earth is not flat, because cats would have pushed everything off the fucking edge by now.
Especially the big ones. Yeah, that's great. That is golden.
Hi. The cat's sneaking up behind me. This is gonna piss the dog off. Yeah, this is my life after work. I have to play ball for half an hour, then take this for a walk around the street. Hold on. I'll toggle the camera back. Dun, dun. I'm being stalked.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
Hi.
dun, 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 dun.
Apparently the cat wants to be top cat.
Yeah, there she is.
It's like, man, which? That's almost like
chat. What's that?
Oh no, sniffing the remote, it was almost like it was going, which one of these kills this thing?
Yeah.
Which one of these can cause the most dickish thing to happen?
Yeah, she's looking for which one to throw off the fucking coffee table there. Huh. Oh, great. The dog just lost the ball somewhere. There's another one. Okay. Oh. Yeah. So that is actually, if you remember, like Night Strike was around when I still had Chat Cat, where the channel name came from, but that's actually Chat Cat's brother.
Yeah. Night Strike doesn't have his cat anymore. He misses that cat. My cat was awesome. He would argue with you.
Yeah.
And by argue, you mean just you tell it don't do that, and it just take swing at you, or?
Yeah, I was telling him, don't touch me there anymore.
No, my cat would literally argue with me. Literally.
Now, was some type of asphyxiant or mind-altering chemicals involved with this arguing, or was this you projecting human traits onto a cat?
I don't know. I honestly couldn't understand a word he said, so I don't know. But he responded, though. So, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty cat.
Now, John Z., I don't know who should be more offended, the inhabitants of the forest moon of Endor or Night Strike.
Endor.
Well,
I don't know. I hear Ewoks grilled over fire tastes good. I'm not quite sure about Night Strike.
yeah, no. I'm not an overgrown Ewok anymore. I'm, although it's coming back, but I gotta shade the 5 o'clock shadow off, but still. See,
Fine Ape is the monkey in the earth.
Yeah, I've trimmed, but again, I got to get the 5 o'clock off. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think I might have you beat now.
Well, only now. But, you know, a few months ago, no. I had you beat.
Mm-hmm. I'm distinguished, though. That's what all that white and shit is in there. All the gray.
I just thought that was all the birds get from you just staring up into the sun.
I concur.
Whoa. No, mine is distinguished from age.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. More fucking ads. Oh, boy.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Chicken butt. Oh, that's what fell. Damn Allen wrench.
I'm getting attacked. Ouch.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like you might, if you don't act fast, like in the next 5 or 10 hours, you might lose your hand.
Yeah, she was working on chewing it off there.
No, I would say probably in the next 24.
Oh, you know, I'm talking about from the onset of infection or muscle cramps, you know.
Nah.
Get a leg
Belly,
going.
belly, belly.
Get a leg going.
Belly,
Get a
belly,
leg
belly.
going.
I will be right back. I gotta go get more shirts.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Night Strike's One new puppy channel. You're like really breaking up, Black Cat.
What's going on? Yeah. Oh, bad signal? It's not too bad.
Yeah, according to your little cell phone icon, you're down to like 3 frames a second.
I wonder why. I'm down to 2 bars of 4G.
And
oh,
hello.
Better
This
kill
is
the
Ted.
camera.
Thank you for calling Microsoft Tech Support. How may I direct your call?
Yeah, there's no way that's from Microsoft Tech Support. It would sound more like this.
Yeah.
Hello, thank you
No,
for calling
decided
Tech
to get
Support.
I decided to get up a couple hours early and mow my lawn that I've been meaning to do for the past month.
Ah.
Especially since apparently sometime between Thursday and Friday, we're supposed to get between 1 to 3 inches of snow.
Ah.
That by, let's see, let me open up the weather foo on here. Yes, thank you for telling me that the river's been at flood stage for the past month. I did not need to know that.
Man, we actually need some more rain here. I want to do some fall trout fishing. I need some more flow in the streams here.
What did I miss? A river runs through it?
No, I decided to get up earlier than intended by several hours so I can mow my lawn that I haven't done in the last month because apparently we're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches of snow sometime this week. Let's see, steady rain Thursday night.
Okay, I feel a bad pun incoming. Okay, you ready for it? There's no business like snow business.
Ugh.
Funny.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Careful with that joke. It's an antique.
I know. I know it is an antique. But I use it well.
Mm-hmm.
No, you really don't. It's an old joke, and you have horrible
Friday,
timing.
Saturday.
I have great timing, I'll have you know.
No, you don't.
I have better timing than your dog, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I stood up. Now everybody's pissed off. The cat and the dog.
Good. Take
I
that.
blame Night Strike's joke.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you've upset all the animals in the house with this poor joke.
Mm.
That's awesome. You're not even a dad. I'm a dad, and I wouldn't say that as a dad joke, for fuck's sake.
You know, everyone's a critic.
Of course, it's the Gun Channel's pastime. Let's make fun of the Night Strike.
Yeah.
Which I will blame solely on Never Enough Ammo.
Yeah.
And several people writing less than flattering stories about possible zombie apocalypse and a bromance between a certain blue dress wearing person and Biker Bob. I mean,
well, it's better. It's better than being married to Yankee, like Never Enough Ammo.
well, now that's only a rumor.
That was
Matter
also
the
in
same
there.
person.
That was also in there. Yankee and Matt were gay lovers.
Mm.
That was in one of the.
I'm gonna have for supper.
It was in one of the
Are you talking about Never Enough Ammo presents GunChannels.com Shit at the Fan Storytime? Brought to you by
Yes.
Poco Ghibli?
Brought to you by Poco Ghibli, of which Travis P11 and Night Strike are on the front of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Poco Ghibli that Never Enough Ammo framed.
And now has his beloved Gorn sitting right next to.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Spiffy, this one's going to Florida.
Oh.
Well, you know, that should be an easy one. Just address it to Florida person.
Yeah.
They'll know which one to send it to. Not Florida Man. I mean, you send something to Florida Man, and it's not a 12-pack of Natty Light. It's Florida Man might be tempted to leave Florida.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you don't want Florida Man leaving Florida. Yeah.
Okay, so
Florida's worst superhero, Florida Man.
The power of meth.
no, the
Florida Man.
I don't know what the power of, but the power of you don't want to know.
The power of Natty Light. So you're having chopped squirrel for supper, I take it.
Oh, it looks like it.
John Z, you leave who licks what and how well out of this conversation.
John takes things a bit too far.
Oh, no, he takes them just far enough. He opens the door for a real asshole like me to go pole vaulting through it.
I'm not sure that's good.
No, wait a minute. We can't talk about licking things, but we can talk about your pole and assholes.
Come on. Remember, I reserve the right to boot your ass out of here. Just remember that.
Oh.
That would not be the first time I've been booted out of a chat.
I guess what? I don't think it'll be your last either.
Nope. Might be my first time getting booted out while sober, but that tends to happen more often when I'm drunk.
Stuff happens.
Although for some reason when I'm drunk, everybody wants me to be on their chat. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
Drunk chat's the best chats.
Huh, I guess.
I did not know there was a Baltimore, Ohio.
Ugh. There's a Paris, Tennessee.
There's a London, Canada.
Yep. There's a Blue Balls, Pennsylvania.
There's also an Intercourse, Pennsylvania.
What's that?
There's also an Intercourse, Pennsylvania. The sign gets stolen all the time.
They're only like 20 miles apart, Blue Balls and Intercourse. That's true. And in the middle of them is Bird in Hand. That's a real town also.
Oh, my God. They should know better. They really should.
So if you make the right directions, you can go from Blue Balls to Bird in Hand to Intercourse and take care of that problem.
So it's Blue Balls to hand over Intercourse?
I think so.
So. It sounds like someone got a text message.
Wasn't me.
Not me.
Don't think it was. My phone's in my pocket. I'm walking tactical pocket dog.
My phone's sitting on my bench here, and I'm talking through a headset on my PC.
No, I got an Instagram message. It was me. It didn't come through, though.
Yeah, John Z saying Black Cat Outdoors is fun when he's drunk and more kinky than Kinky Sphincter. Okay. And apparently John Z pictures me in more of a lab coat wearing person.
Oh, great. Thanks for that.
I think he pictures me wearing chaps, but that's for totally different reasons.
Just use the regular backup program.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
I thought Packet Dog was about to poop on the side of the road. I was going to have to clean it up.
Yeah, you don't live in Chicago. You can't do that there. I know that was awful.
No, I was laughing at another one of John's inappropriate commentaries.
Yeah, John. PG-13, John.
Trying to remember what movie.
That's news to me.
We're trying. I didn't say we were succeeding.
Trying to remember what movie what Spielberg movie was made that was supposedly rated R, but since it was Spielberg, he was able to warp the MPAA's guidelines for PG-13.
Jaws. I believe it was Jaws. Or no.
What Jaws?
No, Jaws was PG, I think. PG-13 didn't come out as a rating until the 80s, I don't think.
Yeah, but I think that was also for another. I think that was for another Spielberg pick, maybe.
Yeah.
Let me go here. PG-13.
Google first PG-13 movie, I think.
Ask John. John knows.
First movie. Red Dawn. Oh, I was right in thinking that Red Dawn was the first PG-13 movie.
Okay, that's what I thought it was too, but I wasn't sure.
T-Webs stated it was the first PG-13 movie.
October. Jaws was rated PG. No.
I think maybe it was Poltergeist. That was a Spielberg film.
First ever PG-13 to be released in theaters.
Red Dawn.
Starting in 1990, every film given an R rating also received short explanations as to whether it contained violence, drugs, nudity, or hard language.
I don't think Red Dawn was Spielberg.
This might have been it. It might have been Temple of Doom.
Oh, yeah.
That I'm thinking of. What's this?
Yeah.
Business Insider, how Indiana Jones finally forced Hollywood to create the PG-13 rating.
Right.
That makes sense.
No, I don't want your fucking notifications. Go away. Temple of Doom, help.
Yeah.
Because I think it was from like when he ripped the guy's heart out of his chest.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's see.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Dun, da-da.
Dun, da-da.
Just broke, not a good move. Our rating, new rating, la 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 la.
John Z saying, well, you won't send me invites anymore at Night Strike. John, I'm posting the link to the fucking chat in the YouTube chat. Where else are you going to find?
Hey, you can only say that once. Otherwise you can only use that once and only in a non-sexual manner. Otherwise, you lose your PG-13 rating. Or if you're smoking.
Smoking loses you a PG-13 rating?
As of like the mid-2000s, the MPAA decided that if it's not a period film, smoking is immediately an R.
What does that have to do with somebody having their period on the film?
I don't know.
Not that kind of period.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, the Spielberg movie couldn't be Poltergeist. That was in '82 before PG-13, and that was rated PG.
No, we
Yeah.
came to the consensus that it was Temple of Doom.
Yeah. I can't remember what year Poltergeist came out.
Temple of Doom then before PG-13 as well. If that was the movie
No.
that came up with that rank.
No, because PG-13... Oh, Temple of Doom was what, like 85, I think.
Yeah, but if Red Dawn was the first PG-13, Temple of Doom still had
Here, I'm going to Google Foo MPAA ratings history. And
Oh, dear.
La 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 la.
What up, witches?
Oh,
Evening,
man,
fucker.
I'm out of here.
Regulation.
How's everybody doing?
Histories, Hays Code.
I'm taking a walk, which means I'm getting winded and sweaty.
The ratings.
So the dog took you out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 1968, voluntary MPAA rating system took effect. Blah, 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 blah. From 68 to 70, the ratings were G for general, M for mature, R for restricted, X for persons under 16 not admitted.
Ooh.
Then 1970, ages R and X were raised from 16 to 17 due to the confusion over whether M were suitable for children. M was renamed GP for general, and 71, 72, GP was revised to PG. So from 70 to 72, it was G for all ages, GP, which would be PG nowadays, for parental guidance, R for restricted, X for no one under 17. From 72 to 84, G for general, PG for parental guidance, R for no one under 17 without parent or guardian, X no one under 17, which was actually the same as NC-17. Okay, addition of the PG-13 rating. In the early 1980s, complaints about violence and gore in such films such as Temple of Doom and Gremlins, both of which received PG ratings. Refocus attention, blah, blah, blah. And Temple of Doom, strict for good, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, first film released with the rating was Red Dawn. Yeah.
So why are we talking about old movies now?
Because we're trying to figure out what sounded good over lawnmowers and all that. No, it's just Night Strike. We're just bullshitting and just trying to remember what Spielberg film that he was able to use his clout and get the an R movie labeled as PG-13 because Spielberg.
Well, all of those ratings were nonsense back then, and none of us committed any crimes because of any movies, and we were all watching rated R movies before we were allowed to anyway. So all the ratings changing today from back then is BS anyway.
Well, no, they just added. They had like the 4 of general audience, restricted for no one under 7, restricted X, and then whatever. I mean, it's all contrary to popular belief. The rating system is not a government entity.
No, it is not.
No.
And if it were, it'd probably make things even worse.
Yes, it would.
So thank God it's not a government entity.
Much like how they rate video games and music and Democrats and Republicans, they're not government institutions. They are private concerns.
I like how you added the Democrats and Republicans in there.
Yeah, they're private. They're not.
They are not for the people.
No, well, they're not like a government entity. It's just, oh, hey, there's these two organizations that are the ones that have the most clout and viability for the last 100 years. So.
Why is Rich in here twice?
Who?
I had to read.
Because one of them.
You mean
one of Rich? One of Rich is never enough.
Never enough riches.
Never enough riches, is you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Rich is so rich he can afford to have 2 streams.
Yeah. The 1%er gets 2 streams going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't want to picture that.
Hey, just as long as you don't cross the stream.
His own streams?
I got to start preparing for my chat here in a little bit.
So whose stream is this? Rich's or
Night Strike's?
No, Rich is such highfalutin. He gets in other people's chats 2-3 times.
He's that rich. He can afford it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can try refreshing again, see if I pop in a third time if you guys really want to bitch about it.
No, well, because right now you got like the 16-bit weak reloaded thing going on. I think if you jump out again, you might get the Nintendo or the Atari one.
He's got the potato cam, huh?
No, it's just he's using whatever NES sprite as his logo.
No, that's my actual channel logo. For some reason, the chamber distorts it.
How do I get my channel logo up here?
You have to download some other software and register it under your name of the user that you hop in the chats with.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
And you only have to do that once. Once you do it, it's automatic afterwards.
So I got to go through the Jitsi app and do it.
No, it's another app.
Yeah, it's on like the actual computer thingy.
Yeah.
What's the app called?
I don't remember. I've been in here once before, and this is the first time where my headset's worked.
I'll say this the last freaking time without myself being muted.
We're a whole bunch of white guys. We don't get this stuff easily.
Hey! Did you just assume my species?
Yes.
All right.
Well, he's been a caddis for a long fucking time. So.
Nobody gives a damn about you being a quadruped there, Black Hat.
I've seen
We're all quadrupeds.
You're like
that's a taxonomical definition. We're all quadrupeds anyway.
No, sir.
But you are as white as me.
No, I am whiter than you. I work nights.
You are whiter than me. You are whiter than
I am
sour.
neon white.
No, I don't think you're that white.
Okay, so what's the name of that app, Night Strike? Mike?
What?
While he
What's-
looks for
what's
that,
the
you
name
want to
of that
really?
app?
What's going on?
He asked you
What's the name of that app?
Yo, you guys distracted him so bad he doesn't remember what he was doing.
Yeah, I know.
You want a really good taxonomical definition? We're all deuterostomes too. Do you know what that means?
an ingrown butt hair.
Now, a deuterostome is a classification of life where, like, you have a mouth and an anus, and in an embryonic stage, the anus develops first. Humans are deuterostomes, which means at one point in your life, you were just an asshole.
And some of us have never grown out of it.
This is true.
What's that?
You're on Z while you're saying that.
Saying what? What was I
Chicken
saying?
butt. I don't know, something about assholes and not growing out of them.
He likes my asshole. Thank you, Night Strike. That's very sweet of you.
Aw.
Well, you know, he just knows that you got that new bleaching gel, so.
No, no, what?
You
what-
bleached it since last time?
No, Night Strike did it for me.
Oh,
God.
you bitch. You've been cheating on me?
Well, hold on. I thought you guys all had this settled in your separation papers. He was free to have it bleached by whoever, but if he wanted it waxed, he had to come back to you.
Hey, Night
Oh,
Strike,
okay.
what was that name of the app that you could use to get your channel logo to come
It's
into the
called
chat with you?
Gravatar.com.
Gravatar.com. Okay,
That sounds like a
write that.
transformer.
Nah, it sounds like a bad name for a waifu.
Mhm.
No, that's some of the people on Matt's Discord.
That's a good.
Waifu, is that Chinese restaurant we talked about or that Japanese restaurant we talked about on your show, Rich?
No, that's
Waifu
Jaifu.
Japanese restaurant.
It's
No,
Jaifu.
no, it didn't have a name because it was an underground thing.
Oh, okay.
Waifu loves you long time.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
He's so horny.
Especially with Gunpowder not being here to be completely, totally confused by it.
Oh.
Waifu.
No, she was only confused briefly. I explained it to her gently.
Oh man, we had her going for about an hour. What are you talking about briefly?
Well, I explained it to her nice and gently.
Uh huh. You was coming out and just blurting it. She was not getting the double entendres and innuendos that were being dropped.
No. No, the innuendo part was not going. It kind of came down to being direct about it.
Yeah, I think everybody's going off to watch Matt's hasty headlines.
Oh, is Matt on?
He's on. He'll be on in a few minutes. I think it's 4. He does his stuff.
Yeah, 4 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's 4:30
4-ish.
now. 4-ish.
4
should be
I'm
just
gonna go.
about So it should
I'm gonna
be
go
just
live
about
about
over.
5:30.
John, since you live in New York, I have a question for you. I'm going to post some.
Well, you don't have to keep rubbing that in.
Hey, John, since you live in New
I
York,
thought you
got
liked
some
it when
questions
guys
about
rubbed
New
it
York.
in.
Rub it
Oh, I
in,
do.
rub
You
it
didn't have to,
in.
have to remind me that I live in New York. What's up, Night Strike? Night Strike?
In postal addresses, I wrote it in the side chat. Is
Okay.
which one is it? The first one or the second one?
The Third Avenue. You could say it either way.
So
If you're in one county, it's third. It'll be spelled on the street as 3, and in another county, it'll be spelled the word.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters because in Pittsburgh, people would label things like Third Avenue,
Yeah.
like the first way you have it, and then other people would write it out, and either way, it got where it was going.
because I'm trying to
Yeah.
get
As long as the zip code is correct, it'll get there. You could
How many zip codes does New York City have?
You could live
What?
a lot of fucking zip codes.
Yeah, I just said I know it's a shit ton.
No zip code.
Every freaking 5 blocks is a different zip code.
It's possible. Yeah.
You could live in one town, and someone could put like 6 different towns in your address. It'll still get to you because the zip code.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the zip code's right, you're golden.
Yeah. Who are you sending mail to in New York?
One of the Indiegogo backers.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I know who you're sending it to. Okay.
Yep. I can't tell you who it is. I'm not going to put the full address or anything. I just had. I just needed to know. I needed to know the right street name. Otherwise, I was worried it wouldn't get to him. And I want this to get to him. So you know.
I already know who you're talking about.
So.
I have no idea what's going on.
Like,
nor do I care.
I don't know. It sounds like Night Strike's doing some type of mafioso thing of trying to get illegal cigarettes into New York. I mean,
oh, next thing you know, he's gonna be mailing fucking plastic straws to California.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, to be honest, he is of a descent of known mafiosos, or at least of the same ethnicity. So you know, it's just in his blood.
Okay. Listen, just because I had a second cousin once removed, okay, does not mean that I was part of the mafia. Okay.
Well,
just because that second cousin is in the water in cement.
Now, Night Strike, if you hadn't clamped down on your cousin, he wouldn't have had to been removed.
Night Strike.
No, I'm not.
Night Strike got booted out of the mafia because they told him to whack a guy, and he took that completely the wrong way.
And that's where the stain on this part of the dress came from.
Ouch.
Because I'm an asshole. An asshole.
I'm the world's biggest
I'm
asshole.
An asshole with teeth. I'm an asshole with teeth, apparently.
Rob, I've already sent out all the patches. If you want another GunTube patch, or if you want a GunTube patch, send me some money and I'll send you a patch.
Well, it sounds like he's threatening.
Threatening?
Give me the money, or I'll whack you.
Threatening? For this lovely little patch?
Night Strike's going to whack a guy, or off a guy, or whack off a guy.
Or off whack.
I'm not going to either.
And don't forget, Dennis Leary's coming to get you, and he's bringing the Duke, and he's pissed off.
Dennis Leary, where do I know that from?
He's a comedian.
He did the world's biggest asshole song.
Yes. Oh, is he the guy who did what the fuck was that Fox cartoon?
Dennis Leary used to be on Saturday Night Live, didn't he?
Yeah, he used to be on Saturday Night Live. Yeah. He was a stand-up comedian. He did the asshole song. He was on he's on a couple of those FX shows. One I think he was a cop on one of them. Another one he was a fireman.
Oh yeah, the one where he was a firefighter. That's the one I remember.
I haven't seen anything with him after Saturday Night Live because once Saturday Night Live went wacko, I stopped watching anything from any of them.
He was the villain in Judgment Night.
What was the movie he was in with Christopher Walken? Anybody remember that? He played a mob hitman.
Nope, I have no clue.
I can't think what it is. Damn it! Christopher Walken was a mob boss, and a bunch of kids kidnap him for ransom, and Dennis Leary's like his hitman. I can't think what the hell it was called. It was actually a pretty good movie.
What was the one where he kidnapped like these kids' parents, and the parents were driving him nuts, and he was about to kill them? That one was true.
I don't remember. putting in some reps drawing my holster.
Yeah, I could look this up since I already got IMDb open. Rescue Me was the show where he was a firefighter.
Oh, okay. Now I remember. Yep.
Apparently, he was in The Amazing Spider-Man. He played Gwen's father in that. I don't remember. I actually don't remember. Yeah, he was Iago in Ice Age movies.
Yeah. All right, now, do you guys do this ever? Let's see here. I got. Oh, how do I do this on my camera? I picked out that light switch there on the wall. That's my target.
Yeah, the job that was.
So a lot of times, if I'm standing,
That was
a lot of times.
I think I was on ABC. He was a writer on Remote Control. Remember Remote Control back in the 80s?
Oh, yeah.
Remote Control. Wow, that is old.
Yeah, he was one of the writers on there.
That's from another lifetime.
Apparently he's on a TV show now, Animal Kingdom.
And 1 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gun aerobic with Black Cat Outdoors.
Nobody else practices that way? And you got nothing else to do?
No work today?
No.
No.
I mean, we're not all attention seekers like you are, though, but...
Mm-hmm.
But we're
It's a
not
good drill. Just pick out a spot. If you pick out a little like box over there, which is my light switch on the wall, and then you just aim for that light switch.
RL, I don't get to do it many times because there's only so many holes I can put in the wall with mine.
Well,
your block 19 is scary.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I mean...
model 11.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, that Block 1911s are...
I'm the only person on this planet that has a Glock and a 1911 in one.
Well, that Block 1911 is a pretty formidable BB stick.
And it constantly jams on the first shot. So I don't even get one shot off.
I'm surprised you're even able to get anything in a 2-shoot.
Well, you got to work at some things.
John's age, it takes a lot to get it to go off anymore.
Yeah, it really does. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the one where he kidnapped or took the family hostage was the Rat. He was a cat burglar in that. It was him.
Oh, yeah. That's right, the Rat.
The cock.
Say
Welcome
what?
to my cock. Welcome to my cock. I am Sean Connery. Welcome to the Rock, gentlemen.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Damn, that does not sound like a dog.
No, I did. Did I not just one shoot himself or something? I saw a video. They were talking about it out there. They said I shouldn't shoot at light switches.
Negligent discharges from what I hear.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's why I cleared my firearm before I did that.
Is Suicide Kings the one you were talking about back then?
Yeah, that's it. Yep. That was it.
Yeah, him and Christopher Walken, John Michael Flannery, and other people.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta get ready to do a show here. Damn it, I gotta start drinking more beer.
Yeah, you do.
Chug, chug,
Wait, what?
chug, chug.
No time for dry fire practice. I gotta get whacked up before I go live. Ugh.
All right.
Well, if you were to take the beer and take one of those plastic straws and run it into your nose and get it up into your head, it'd get to your brain a lot faster than drinking.
Okay. I used one of those paper straws when I was in the Dallas-Fort Worth airport on way over. Coming back from Arizona. And paper straws make the drink taste fucking awful.
And they also then don't last long because they're fucking paper.
They're awful.
That's California for you. It'll be awful with it. It'll be all extra awful with it.
But this was Texas. Why the hell in Texas?
I know.
Because there's a lot of
some people in Texas that are not very smart.
You're in Dallas-Fort Worth area. That's not exactly a conservative bastion, I don't think.
No, it is not. Unfortunately.
I guess not.
The person who came up with paper
Dr.
straws
Pepper
was really high on heroin.
The Dr. Pepper there was supposed to taste good. Not like it came off of someone's ass.
Exactly how do you know what Dr. Pepper off somebody's ass?
Now, hold on. Nice, Frank. Did you say off somebody's ass or out of somebody's ass?
Oh,
either way, you're still a pervert for.
Yeah, we're not here to kink shame anybody's finance. Come on now.
No. Hey.
Don't give me that. No.
Hey,
either way, it's a shitty situation.
Nah. If it goes down through the crack, it's a shitty situation. But if it's just like snorting coke off an ass,
No, wait a minute. No, there's a big difference between drinking Dr. Pepper off of somebody's ass and snorting a bump of coke out of a chick's ass. That's a huge.
I said off. I didn't say in.
Yeah. Well, either way.
We're defining the badness of. Okay, if you take this can of Coke and pour it on the ass and then drank it off the ass, is different than it going in through the crack or in the outdoor and then out again.
Oh, that's way different. That'd be like Dr. Felcher, not Dr. Pepper.
Yes. And on that lovely note, I need to get ready for work. So thank you very much for having me on.
Yeah.
Later, fine, Nate.
Later, fine.
Thanks for ruining it for me, guys. Thank you.
That's all it took to kill the chat. Dr. Felcher? Really?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Paper straws ruined it a long time ago.
They ruined it. Whoever came
Never
up
mind.
with those paper straws needs to be shot.
Yeah, no, they were high on cocaine. They probably overdosed and died anyway after they came up with the idea.
Well, they were going to have sugar in like pixie sticks.
Now, wait a minute. Didn't the whole banning plastic straw things originate out in like the San Francisco area?
I don't remember where.
It's somewhere in California.
California.
Okay.
Oh, it's California.
I was just wondering. I mean, if you're talking about the people that originated the Felch in the first place.
Probably somewhere in California as well.
Yeah, I just thought something. If Night Strike really wants to be mafioso, he needs to start small. Instead of trying to smuggle plastic straws in California, he needs to start by smuggling them into Starbucks.
Now, is that how this whole Dr. Pepper thing came about? You were trying to smuggle plastic straws. I could see that if you were keistering the plastic straws.
Okay. On that note, we're killing it because I have to go to the post office now.
Ah, okay.
And Arlo has to get a show ready.
Yeah, I'm going to go live here in about half hour, 40 minutes or so. We can continue this conversation.
I don't know
Right,
if I
so
want
start up
to.
the chat right away.
Is this a conversation we're even going to remember having in a half hour?
Oh, if you start it up in 2 minutes, we'll get right back on your ass immediately.
Yeah,
That's not the first time Night Strike's heard that.
all right.
And on that note,
Yeah.
On that note, thanks everyone for listening and hanging out with us. It seemed like GunTube Chamber's working again.
this thing is working super smooth.
It is.
So this is working. It wasn't. Yeah, don't post this on gun channels because we're closing it.
Roger that.
You don't want this on gun channels.
Hey, we've had worse on gun channels. Trust me.
This is true, and we weren't
late
being
night.
racist, so again. You have posted, view at your own risk. The show is not safe for work or appropriate for kids. I never said it was. I never said it was. So,
And fine Abe
all right,
left,
guys.
so we can't put in the warnings.
I'm going
Yeah,
to the
you're right.
post office, so I'm cutting this. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, I'm sorry. I might have to delete this one.
We had fun though.
I've had to do that a few times.
Ask for it.
Okay, come on.
All right, so here, I gotta press the button. Hit the button, Frank. How do I turn this damn thing off?
How did your pro? You're the one that knows it.
I know. How do I turn this damn thing off?